It's TheKetsup Plays! Welcome to TheKetsup. Today we're catching up at Five Nights at Treasure Island. It's a fan-made game, and it makes me laugh. I like it. It's not the best game. It's buggy as hell, but two fans just loved Five Nights so much they made their own little rendition. And I'll leave a link so you can play it. It's buggy. It's buggy. So let's listen in to the plot, if you will. Oh, I think I did it bad. I shut off the main camera. Oh no.
Anyway, though, so if you're familiar with the lore of the place, then you've probably heard of the photo-negative Mickey costume that wanders around.
That's dumb.
Thing is, though, you look like someone who doesn't care.
Of course I would care. Something's in here that would kill me. Why would I not care?
But if you do care, then listen up. That thing, from what we've heard, it can only hear. He can't see anything. So that means if he wanders into your office, then shut off one of your cameras. I know it sounds strange, but if you make a loud sound, that will lure the suit out of your office. You may have a small window of opportunity to react.
So you have to turn off the cameras, alright?
Alright, I'll leave it up.
There's a dead Goofy.
Oh, and by the way,
There you are. Looking stupid. Ugh. Why is he photo negative? Huh? And why am I not murdering these things? Why am I not getting up out of my chair and smashing their heads in? They're dolls. Seriously, that's what they're made for, to be smashed and burned, because they're all the vessel of Satan. All dolls. Just, ugh. So that's the whole premise of the game. It's Five Nights, except we just have Mickey, so I don't get how this is going to work, because technically, I think if I just look at Mickey the whole time, he can't move. I could just... So for the sake of, I don't know, I'm going to look around, maybe something I don't know is happening. Because I did play a bit of this, because this game crashes all the time. So if you play it, it's gonna crash on you, and you can't really escape. You press the escape button, just pauses it. There's no real way to get out of the game. You have to do like go to your control panel, and it's a little annoying. But I want to give this a shot because a friend of mine recommended this, and he was like, "Oh, you gotta play it, you gotta play it." And then I was like, and it took me like 5 days to finally do it. And I thought, you know what, I might be one of the... Oh, he went back to sleep. He was tired from being in the bathroom spooking me, apparently. But no, a lot of people played this already, and it's, you know, they put a lot of time and effort. It's close. I mean, it's a little janky, but interesting concept. I mean, they got an interesting concept. But I wanted to play this because Saturday I did a stream and that ended horribly. I apparently... Oh, can I move the font? Yeah, I can move the font. Okay. Another bug. Yeah, that ended horribly. I was hoping to be drinking and streaming and having you guys join in, but it just... It didn't run. Streaming's harder than I thought, so I'll get back to it. I gotta figure it out. But I bring that up because that night, or the following morning, yeah, early morning, I had something spooky happen. So this is a special spooky story episode of TheKetsup, sort of, whatever, I don't know. So I went home. It was late. I had after the stream ended, I drank, and I drank quite a bit. And I get home and I just crash on my couch. And which is weird because I love sleeping on my couch every so often, but I like sleeping on my bed because it's just comfy and there's a nightlight, and I have a nightlight. You know what? I'm not gonna be ashamed of it. I'm a grown man and I have a nightlight, and it helps me sleep, and I'm not ashamed of it. And my mom says I'm a big boy and I can have as many nightlights. And then my girlfriend's like, "It's okay, I still love you even though you're less of a man." And I'm like, ugh. But I need my nightlight. I need it. I need it. See, I have insomnia and sleep paralysis. It sucks. So what happens is your body falls asleep before your head. So your body's stiff and and it sucks. So the nightlight supposedly, from what I've read, helps. And I'm not afraid of most things. Like, I could be out in the middle of the night, someone might have a gun, and I'm like, whatever, I'm dead. I almost got hit by a car, and I was like, whatever, I'm dead. But for some reason, again, I don't believe in ghosts, but my fear is there's something in my room. And it's not that it's trying to kill me. I really don't care about that. For some reason, this is a real legitimate fear I have, is that it wants to get into my butthole. I don't know why. I constantly have like nightmares of something trying to get into my butthole. It's just the thing I have. It's like, don't touch my butt. Like my bed's against the wall. But for some reason, like, I have to have my butt face towards the wall. It can't be faced outward where a thing can walk up, like a ghost or a weird evil demon can go straight into my butthole. I can't handle that. Can't. It's just a fear I have. It's real, and it's a thing. So, yeah. Anyways, I slept on the couch, which did not have my nightlight. And as we all know, ghosts don't like nightlights. So if they see it, they'll look at it and they'll go, "Oh man, I can't get into that guy's butthole." But I realized I didn't have it, and I woke up in the middle of the night and I felt a presence. And that's a fear I have, is not even ghosts, like it's just somebody breaks in. And that's another thing, without my nightlight, robbers can't, I don't know why I think they're all men. All ghosts in my head and robbers are men trying to get into my butt. I don't know why. It's just a thing I have. But that was my fears. I felt like there was somebody in my house. And I was sleeping on my couch, and I heard little footsteps. And I was like, oh, it's my cat. Here's the thing. My cat was sleeping on my chest. And that was spooky. I think I'm going to beat this. It's 5 a.m. So I just heard footsteps. And then I just closed my eyes, and I clenched my cheeks. And I was like, there better not be something on my butthole. There better not be something. And I just fell asleep with that fear that there's, because I heard something. Clearly there was something in the house. Something was walking in my house. But I fell back to sleep, clenching my butthole. And then when I woke up, I didn't hear anything. I thought it was a nightmare. My cat was gone, and I went to go get water because I get thirsty at night. And I hear noises in the background again. I'm like, oh, it's my cat. I'm just being paranoid. But you know what? My cat was next to me. He was meowing for food. And I was like, oh no. And you know, the next thing I did was I went back to bed. Because that's what I do when I'm scared is, or there's a robber in the house. I go, you know what? Let's just go back to bed. Let's go back to bed and let him murder me. Or again, have his way with my beehole. It's just the thing I have. I'm afraid of being anally penetrated. I have that fear. It's a part of me. So I went back to bed. And then, like a few hours later, my cat's just running around I beat it! Is there a second night? I'll continue the story. Just hold up, my little chippies. Papa Bird has just gotta... Now let's listen in. I'll tell you the other half. Suspense is building. I'll tell you the other half.
Hello? Oh, hey, Jake, it's me, Lisa. So, from what I heard, Greg left you a pre-recorded message yesterday. And I, for one, think what he said was pretty stupid. I'm sorry, we still have to get our equipment ready. It hasn't been shipped in yet.
I'm guessing these are the two people that worked on
We
this.
basically want you to collect data for us. When we come over there, it'll be easier to maintain everything. Oh, and also, Greg, as always, has left out some details from his last message. He said that the photo-negative suit can't see, but it can. It can see, but not too well. So do not make any noise
he's
if
not
you
here.
have to. That would be a really bad idea. Also, I don't think he told you about Oswald.
Yeah, I saw him.
You're not gonna like this. The Oswald suit was never finished, but it's set to walk around just as the other suit. But the thing is that his colors and textures were never finished, so he's really black, which means he can't be seen that easily.
Whoa. Why are you hating on Oswald for being black? Huh? We have a lot of racial issues nowadays, and you're just dropping the B word.
Then just show off your cams like you would do for Mickey. That should do it. But Alright.
Hey, my uncle's black and you're being racist towards Oswald. Anyways, let's go back to the story. There he is. There he is. I wonder if I just kept my camera on him, would he just not be able to kill me? Should I just do that? Do you mean he's gone? Well, when I find him, I'll just keep my camera on him just because I don't think he can kill me, and I think I just found a big hole in the game. There's Oswald. Oh, there he is. Up. I don't know if what I did was good or bad. Oh, so back to the story before I get murdered. So my cat's freaking out. He's running around. He's jumping on me. He's jumping off, and I'm terrified. My taint is tight and just rigid, and I'm just like, don't touch me. Whatever, just don't touch me. And I can feel something, and my cat's freaking out because of it. He's running around, and he's like, I'm like, oh my god, what's happening? And I'm scared. And this is one of the few times I'm legitimately scared. I really don't feel fear, but I was scared out of my wits' end because I felt this cold presence. Like the room was cold, and I had like the heater on and everything, like, and it was just cold, and it was rigid and tight. I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna see if this works. I'm gonna just leave it here, see what happens. Oswald's not moving, so we might as well just stay here. So I felt this thing, and my cat was freaking out, and then I stayed there for at least a minute or two before I went, you know what, I gotta do something. I could go back to bed, and I could let whatever's there anally penetrate me, or I can fight back and preserve the sanctity and the purity of my butthole. I can do that. I can fight back. Because I have the fight or flight, I have fight. And it leads to a lot of bad scenarios, because I once punched a girl in the boob. Accident. She's tried to scare me. I learned the hard way in middle school that apparently if you punch a girl in the boob, it's like punching a guy in the pee-pee. Very sensitive area. Anyways, I get up, my cat jumps, and then I grab him, and then I'm holding him, and I'm about to like do something, and I'm looking for whatever's in the room. But then I hold my cat, and this all happens in a second. I'm looking at him, and he feels weird. His hair feels like kind of stringy and dirty. And I look at his face, and it's all mutated and distorted and pink. And he has weird mouth teeth, and his hands look all weird. He has a disgusting pink tail. I realize I'm holding a possum. This all happens in a second. And my cat brought a possum in the house, and he had been playing with it and hiding it in the house. And he'd been poor little things and running around. And that noise I've been hearing, I realized was the possum hiding in my house. So there's probably possum poop somewhere. I have to look for it. I've just been lazy. And yeah, that cold feeling, I left the window open, and that's how my cat brought in said possum. So that was fun. I had a possum running around my house, leaving trails of urine and fecal matter, probably in my mouth too. He probably peed in my mouth. So yeah, that's the beauty of life, is in fear. As you know, I was guessing it was a ghost or a robber trying to penetrate my butthole, but no, it was a possum leaving trails of urine all over just sprinklies of urine, just everywhere. So I might have a disease now, so that's good. I think I figured out how to beat this game. He's not moving. It wasn't much of a scary story, because again, I'm not scared of ghosts, but it just goes to show, one man's ghost that wants to penetrate your butthole is another man's possum leaving trails of urine and fecal matter. Oh man, what's that noise? Ah, that kind of hurts my ears. I'm gonna check. I don't think it's a good thing. Goofy is. Oh no, he said Oswald. That's Donald. Okay. It's not that scary. I'm not. It's just. I think I'm dead. I don't get why Mickey moved. There we go. Oh, this game was interesting. Anyways, that was the game. That was the story. It was all... But if you want to play it, again, I'll leave a link in the description. It's buggy. You can't really close the game unless you do a hard command, but it's charming. These are fans who are not making a penny off of it and just wanted to make something fun. This is for fun, as it says on the bottom. Non-profit. So, yeah, give it a shot. And, yeah, thank you for watching. You feel free to like and all the whatever shares and with your friends and your family and your ghosts. Make sure they don't like, you know, penetrating buttholes, but you share it with whomever. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. See, look, it's just, I'm pressing escape, I can't get out. Can't. Oh, dude, that was hard.